The road to a place like Xiahe village is not always marked on the newest maps. The road to a place like Xiahe village is not always marked on the newest maps. It winds through fields of green corn in the summer, and lies under a blanket of quiet snow in the winter. Here, the rhythm of life is dictated not by the relentless ticking of a clock, but by the slow, deliberate turning of the seasons. The houses, often built from local stone and timber, seem to have grown from the earth itself, their tiled roofs curving gently towards the sky. This is not a China of gleaming skyscrapers and high-speed trains, but a China where the past is not a museum exhibit. It is a living, breathing part of the everyday. The elders still speak in a dialect thick with the history of the region, telling stories that their own grandparents told them. In these villages, culture is not something you learn about in a book. It is the texture of the handmade cloth worn on special days, the familiar scent of herbs used in family recipes. One of the most remarkable things about many Chinese villages is the quiet coexistence of different beliefs. In a place like Xiahe, you might find a Buddhist temple with its curved eaves, a small Christian church with a simple cross, a neighborhood where Muslim families have lived for generations. These different faiths are not isolated islands. They are threads in a larger tapestry, each adding its own color and texture to the life of the village. This diversity of faith is not a modern development. For centuries, the Silk Road and other trade routes brought goods, ideas, and religions. Buddhism arrived from India. Islam came with Arab and Persian traders. Christianity came later with missionaries. Their beliefs shaped daily routines, their moral values, and the way they mark life's moments, birth and death, with a deep-seated sense of tolerance and mutual respect. The event that draws everyone together is what some might call a strange prayer cultural celebration. In simple terms, this is a special gathering where the community comes together at a sacred place, like an old temple, to pray and celebrate. It is not strange to the people who practice it. It is a deeply meaningful tradition. Rituals can seem unfamiliar, combining elements of prayer, festival, and performance. It is a time for the village to connect with its gods, ancestors, each other, in a vibrant display of devotion and joy. Preparations begin weeks in advance, transforming the entire village. Homes are swept clean, decorations come out, the temple receives the most attention, and the air fills with anticipation. For the Buddhist families, the celebration is a deeply spiritual occasion, beginning with an act of purification, washing hands and face before approaching the sacred. They dress in clean, simple clothing, calm and respectful. As they walk to the temple, they carry offerings, perhaps a little rice, fresh fruit or flowers from their garden, humble tokens of gratitude and devotion. Inside the courtyard, the air is sweet with incense. Villagers light joss sticks, hold them in clasped hands and bow 3 times, for the Buddha, his teachings, and the monastic community. After incense offerings, they move into the main hall, a cool space of gilded Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, serene and compassionate. The sound is rhythmic chanting. A monk leads prayers, some kneel, eyes closed in deep concentration. Offerings add color to the altar. By chanting, bowing, and offering together, they affirm shared values, compassion and mindfulness, and the temple's pulse beats strongest as it unites them in devotion. For the Muslim families of Xiahe village, celebrations unfold with quiet reverence and communal solidarity. Their place of worship is a clean, unadorned mosque. On a festival day like Eid, preparations begin at dawn. Families rise for the first prayer, bathe, dress neatly, don prayer caps and modest dresses. Unlike loud processions, they gather quietly and walk together, exchanging As-salamu alaykum, peace be upon you, shoes off, ablution, hands, face, and feet, before entering. Inside, no images. Quranic calligraphy focuses the mind. Men and women in separate rows. The imam urges charity, kindness, forgiveness. They pray in unison, standing, bowing, prostrating, sitting, a symbol of unity. After prayers, the social celebration begins. Families visit, share special foods, mend relationships, support the needy. Community, charity, family at the heart. In another part of the village, the Christian community celebrates with joyful worship and song. A humble church, now part of the landscape. For Christmas or Easter, they craft stars, garlands, perhaps a handmade nativity. Preparations are communal, cleaning the church and practicing hymns. On the day, families dress neatly, respectful, and glad. A local pastor reads scripture in the village tongue, linking faith to farming and family. Music is the soul here. Hymns in harmony, lifted by organ or guitar. Melodies of hope, redemption, and praise. After the service, a shared meal deepens fellowship. They talk, laugh, and share their lives. For these villagers, the church is a spiritual home, a center where scripture, song, and friendship nurture their faith. Beyond specific rituals, powerful elements cut across all celebrations, weaving different groups into one community. Chief among these is food. No celebration is complete without a feast. The dishes differ, but cooking and sharing unite everyone. Music varies. Temple percussion, mosque chant, church harmony, all expressions of faith and joy. Clothing is a binding thread rich with heritage, seeing each other in their finest signals a special day. Daily labor pauses. Community takes center stage. These events set a rhythm to life, sharing food, hearing each other's music, seeing each other's pride. Different beliefs, one community. A common place, shared history, and a mutual wish for peace and prosperity. The traditions of Xiahe are one thread in a vast mosaic of local customs. Travel a few hundred kilometers, everything changes. Rituals, dialects, even festival foods. In Yunnan, the Dai celebrate by splashing water to wash away bad luck. In the north, ancestor rites are more somber. Music shifts from Sichuan's bright Suona to Fujian's gentle Nanyin. Clothing tells place, from Miao silver to Shanghai silk. Buddhism on the high plateau differs from Chan temples near the Yellow River. Great traditions blend with folk beliefs, creating unique local forms. Adaptability and creativity keep culture alive. Amid rapid modern change, why do ancient rituals endure? They offer identity and belonging, reconnecting people to roots and family. Traditions pass down history, values, and cultural DNA. Stories, morals, and charity shape the young. When life is hard, ritual brings order, comfort, and hope. These traditions anchor identity, weave social fabric, and give meaning. As long as children watch performers, as long as prayer and song fill village air,